over St. John's at Belson Stadium this past weekend. 2-1, Scott Testori, College Cup appearances and a national championship as well. Now on the right side in the box, that's saved by Hibbert as the Hoyas come out firing. Conway will lace it away, but an early chance for Georgetown.
And that was a lot of Zenge right there for Georgetown.
Brian, we said, is really coming on for the Hoyas. Now Linares. Great sequence by Georgetown. Hibbert with another save, but another dangerous chance created by Trevor Burns.
And it's going to be a corner kick coming up for Georgetown. And I agree, Hibbert has done very well. He's been under fire, doing a great job reacting, making these saves. But Georgetown very strong on the set pieces. Georgetown just being methodical here, working the ball around. They're so good at possessing. That's the identity.
Hibbert with another save. That's 3 saves in as many minutes to start the game.
He has had to be fantastic in these opening moments. And he has certainly done that in his career as the head coach so far.
Sargent to the back post. Oh, that was a golden chance. And it went wide and high.
I think
the foot of Vieira.
Georgetown right now is
playing up top right now. After the Huskies have dealt with some injuries, Conway into a key role in the attack. Now deep in the box. Heading back into the center, and Zeng. The way Morgan sets the tone for this team as a leader, but now they're getting into the box. The Hoyas with a golden chance. Hibbert to his right with another save.
But it will be another Georgetown corner, and that's just such great technical skill. Nicopolitis, who was tremendous while he played at Georgetown, and Sheway.
Out in front. Dangerous spot, and again for UConn. They have had to be tested in the early goings. That was Jack Laura, who said, not right now.
And right now, UConn's just trying to stem the tide because Georgetown is peppering momentum, have done everything they've wanted to do other than put the ball in the back of the net. You see they're really trying to send in these long balls to the far side.
That strike will sail high and wide. And the attack for Georgetown's been great, but he has 11 of the team's 39 goals as UConn tries to sail this.
In terms of creating lots of good offensive chances in our opening moments.
Corner. Oh, that was in a dangerous spot. Some contact the official whistles for. And so for Sheway, chance for us to talk more about the Big East goalkeeper of the year as we get another look.
And there you see the contact there. So I think for both teams, both have a bit of an empty. You know, John, it was really.
Oh, great ball to Zenge. Zenge, the official is not motioning for anything. Now the Hoyas trying to build in the attack. A ball on the right edge, and that's just a really nice defensive train. Working his way through some contact. Nicely done by Gummison. Connecticut, a strike. That's just wide left. Off the foot of Pierce Bateson. What a nice thought.
I love that strike right there. He did have Tamarius on the right side, but he decides to take it himself just a little to the left off frame. But that was a powerful players this year. Georgetown has luckily been healthy. They haven't had as many moments to give.
In the box, Sargent got his head to it, and Hibbert now hauls it to the other end. They've really been able to find a way to settle into this game just outside the box now. Here's the ball placed, and there's Sargent.
Really looking to get that automatic bid.
Van Horn. Matthew Van Horn, can he do it again? Not right now.
But one of the best opportunities Georgetown has had in a while, created by the freshman who has come in and is so dynamic. It's a good strike, just got under it.
Break between Xavier and Providence. Xavier went on to win. Who will meet the Musketeers Sunday? That remains an uncertainty. Hoyas and Huskies. Georgetown and Connecticut in a deadlock.
Really,
the Musketeers earlier. Taylor Reinhardt with the goal in the 48th. And Johnny Mennel with an amazing world story.
Their first game, their first meeting was a tale of two halves.
Edu Giamfi to the middle of the box, and oh, that came close to
final.
Now a ball to the left side of the box, headed Hibbert! Jaden Hibbert keeps Georgetown off the board. What a play!
Oh my goodness, the reaction of Hibbert, absolutely outstanding. Tabora, we know how dangerous he is. This is a great moment. D'Almeida sending this ball forward, headed by Tabora, but Hibbert did very well, and I think UConn lucky that there was not a Hoya over for the second chance opportunity. That was winners, and this is one of the best chances they've had off a free kick.
Zenge towards the back post, headed off target.
So close for Georgetown once again. You see the frustration. Joe Buck got it cleanly, just could not get the angle. As you see, he's diving. He did everything he could to down on the field, and that's what's happening here. Emotions are starting to run a little high. I think a lot of players a little frustrated.
A ball out in front, Georgetown scores! Oh, what do we have here? Flag. Offside called, and Tabora can't believe it. Oh my goodness.
So deflating for Georgetown program, whether he's come off the bench or whether he's been in the starting lineup.
Here's Conway with a run. Eli Conway got past two defenders. Can't get past a third. He said that process of integrating them and making them understand our process, that's what culture's built on. Now Georgetown trying to break through. That is out.
And again, I think Georgetown happy that they're winning them, disappointed that they're not getting more out of them.
It's out in front. Up in the air. What will this be now? Just a goal kick. As UConn will bring on reinforcements. Musa Wade. This was on the left edge now for the Hoyas. A ball just outside the box. A laser past Jaden Hibbert. Georgetown breaks through, and it's the magician, Marlon Tabora, again.
You saw it coming. That is his third quality opportunity of the second half, and the third time is the charm for Marlon Tabora. He has been so hungry for it. The level of effort and intensity that he in particular has brought to this game, the pace that he got on that ball, the strike that he took. Sargent did a great job finding him. That's a left-footed shot by Marlon Tabora, and you can't do it much better than number 9 in gray. He is the hero. He was before, and right now he is today for the Hoyas.
The Big East co-midfielder of the year, Marlon Tabora. His father, Marlon, is here. Come the Hoyas again, and Hibbert's there. His father, Marlon, on the edge here to Burns. In the box, penalty kick awarded. Georgetown can make it 2.
It's the right call, and it's not surprising that it's Tabora that drew it. He's just so dynamic in what he does. And this year in particular, he's been almost unstoppable. This was a great job by Burns to find him. And I've talked a lot about Tabora, and I do want to give credit to his teammates because that was a great decision, great vision by Trevor Burns, just like we saw from Kieran Sargent earlier. And it looks like Nielsen is going to take this. We will see for the Hoyt.
Chris Bondi seems to disapprove.
Yes, we are.
It is a penalty kick for Georgetown. Joe Buck versus Jaden Hibbert. Joe Buck sails it high. Wow!
So UConn, some renewed life here. Plenty of time for the Huskies. After vehemently disagreeing with the call, it does not end up mattering for the Huskies.
Oh my.
It is still a 1-0 Georgetown lead. Hibbert standing tall. It's a bit easier to do. Tabora's left foot, he's so good with it.
Trickles down, that one will be off target, off the foot of Jennings. Center of the day. It's incredible. And 7 out of 8. A left-footed strike is off target. Just the second shot have come from Tabora in the 70th minute. Now on the edge, they get to the left side. That is just high. But oh, Eli Conway was trying to equalize. Linares with some speed. Linares with a great run. Kyle Linares gets to the box. On the rebound, there's the dagger. Georgetown 2-0. Max Vieira.
It was a fantastic finish by Max Vieira. But the individual effort of Kyle Linares, the three mini-mites, Marlon Tabora, Zach Zingay, Kyle Linares, Brian Weiss knew it. He knew that those guys would be his playmakers. Linares did such a good job working the ball up the field, finding Vieira. It was such a good strike by Vieira the right way, which is what they do. And it paid off for them today, the patience.
Tonight, goals from Marlon Tabora and Max Vieira. UConn tried to do all that they could as a yellow is given here in the final seconds. The Georgetown Hoyas are marching on to the Big East Men's Soccer Championship game.